Hi, good morning. It's Mr. Cox again. Just wanted to touch base with you regarding what we've been working on this week. But before I do that, I have a couple of announcements for you. Number one, please reply back to me with your preferred shirt size. Your fifth grade teachers are going to try to get the order in this week so that the shirts are here before summer and we can get them out to you somehow. So either email me, text me, or message me through Schoology with your shirt size. I have most of you guys already. There are a couple people that I'm still waiting on. So please let me know that information. Also, reach out to your parents maybe or grandparents about some old pictures of you in school, like kindergarten, K, 1, 2, 3. Pick one good picture and email it to Mrs. Webster. She's going to start putting together our slideshow for fifth grade, and we'd like to have a picture from each person. So email that as soon as you can as well. All right, let's get down to what we've been working on this week. It's all about fractions and mixed numbers and converting between the two. So I'll jump right into something that looks like that. All right, and that's what we call an improper fraction. That's 13/5. We call it improper because the numerator, the top number, is bigger than the denominator. So what we need to do is, what this question is basically asking us is, okay, how many groups of 5, because that's what we're working with, groups of 5, how many groups of 5 can we get out of 13? All right, so I'm going to kind of draw a little picture here of kind of what's happening in my brain. We'll see what's happening in your brain. I see this. Give you a second to think about that. If you notice, our numerators are 5, 5, and 3. They add up to 13. But why did I pick 5 as my denominator? Oh, that's right. It was already there as 5. All right, so what I did is I noticed that I could get two groups of 5/5. And 5/5 is an important number to pull out because that's one whole, right? 5 out of 5 is one whole. All right, so if you look at this, I was able to pull out how many wholes out of my group of 13. 1 and 2. And then this 3 I'm calling like a remainder or a leftover because I didn't have quite enough to make a third whole. All right, so 13/5 would be equal to 2 and 3/5. All right, so I got that 2 from these two wholes, 5/5 and 5/5 makes that 2. And then my leftover is 3/5, and we just write that beside it. And that's why we call that a mixed number, because it has both a whole number and a fractional piece, right? So 13/5 and 2 and 3/5 are what we call equivalent. They have the same value, but normally we write something like that as a mixed number, not as an improper fraction. All right, so let's go the other direction now. Let's say I make up the number 3 and 1/4. Okay, and instead of going to a mixed number, it's already a mixed number, but we want to identify the improper fraction that matches it. All right, so remember, this 1/4 represents a leftover, right, a remainder, and that 3 is the number of whole groups that we have. Now, in this case, our denominator is no longer a 5 like the first one. Now it's a 4. So each of those groups of 3 are actually 4/4. Right, so I'm going to write that out like this: 4/4 plus 4/4 plus 4/4 plus 1/4. All right, that's how my brain sees that mixed number. Okay, so all of those 4/4 came from that 3 holes, right? 4/4 is one hole, and I did 3 of them to make 3 holes. Okay, so there's my 3 holes, and then there's my leftover. So now, what's cool about this is we're going to add these fractions up, but we already have a common denominator because we set it up that way. All right, so I know that when I get my answer, it's going to be out of fourths because I already have that denominator. So let's go ahead and add 4, 8, 12, 13. So then my total there is going to be 13/4. Okay. So there is a little summary of how to go back and forth between mixed numbers and improper fractions. Again, you can watch this video anytime you want. You can email me, you can text me, you can message me through Schoology. I'm more than happy to help out. All right, so if you have questions, please feel free to let me know. All right, take care.